My team and I spend over 1,000 man days a year in the field, and usually we're pretty successful. That requires a lot of skinning, gutting, and caping, which will take its toll on even the best of knives. Our proven and tested Outdoor Edge RazorLite is the knife that we go to each and every time for every one of these outings. The RazorLite is a full-size drop-point folding hunting knife that comes with 3.5-inch replaceable razor blades made of surgical-grade Japanese 420 stainless steel. The rubberized TPR handle provides for an extremely ergonomic, non-slip grip. This tacky-feeling handle material is ideal for hunting knives because it gives you something safely to hang on to, even when the knife becomes wet with fat and blood while breaking down that trophy. The razor blades with this system are not only extremely sharp, but durable as well. The knife blades themselves are rigid and have additional support of the black oxide coated blade holder. This gives your razor blade performance with all the strength of a regular knife. Changing the blades with this knife is extremely safe and easy. The push of a button disengages the lock mechanism and the blade slides right out. This allows you to easily remove the old blades without having to use a multi-tool as with other types of replaceable blade knives. This gives me confidence that I don't need to worry about slipping and having that dirty and now dull surgical blade cutting you to the bone in the back country. Another thing I really like is the blaze orange handle, which saves me time since I can always find my knife quickly when I set it down. Outdoor Edge took the RazorLite to the next level when they launched the Razor Pro. It has the same great features we know and love with the RazorLite, but also adds the gutting blade that we've got so used to, now available on the Razor Pro. The signature cutting blade allows you to cut under the skin to open game up like a zipper without the concern of slicing guts or getting hair all over your meat. From a caping standpoint, it is one of the finest blades you can ever use, and it saves you replaceable blades because you aren't cutting the hair, which dulls blades very quickly. You can also get the Razor Pro as a combo set with a 4.5-inch folding wood bone saw, which works great for clearing limbs and quartering game. Both the RazorLite and the Razor Pro come with quality nylon sheath that carries both the knife and spare blades together as one unit. Another nice feature is the H-style belt loop that allows you to carry the knife both vertically or horizontally on the belt. Outdoor Edge recently launched the new EDC, or Everyday Carry Knife. Utilizes the same super sharp replaceable blades as the RazorLite and the Razor Pro. It is a perfect everyday carry knife which utilizes a single hand opening as well as a pocket clip to keep it handy for all those day-to-day needs. It comes in 3 different colors, and best of all, it never needs to be sharpened. It comes with 6 razor sharp replaceable blades. Regardless of which of the Razor series of knives you choose to use, you won't be disappointed.
The Outdoor Edge WildPak. Now this WildPak contains 3 blades, a sharpener, bone saw, and a rib spreader. Really good to get in this pack. A lot of these blades are made from carbon 420 stainless steel. The Wild Cape. This is a 3-inch blade knife, and it's really good for caping an animal. Very sharp, and I was able to cut through a lot of the hide. Then there's Wild Skin. This is a really unique blade. Not only is one of the edges really sharp, but it came with a hook, and it was almost like unzipping through the hide. And I was able to cut through perfectly, without ease. Wild Bone. It's a 5-inch blade, fillet knife, used for removing large pieces of meat, including the silver skin. This is an awesome blade. I used it a lot to cut out the back straps and also cutting around the bone, cutting the meat away from the bone. I also use it to cut a lot of my meat into stew pieces. Really, really cool blade. The Wild Saw helped me a lot, especially when I had to remove the head. I never got a chance to use the rib separator, but next time I'll be ready. The blade sharpener was really, really cool. It's a tungsten carbine sharpener. The meat was packed into my freezer, and I have at least 3 to 4 months worth of food, which is excellent.
This is the SOG Hunts Point model HTO11 with an L, and that's for that leather sheath that you see underneath the Hunts Point skinning knife. Get ready for hunting. The Hunts Point knife is ready for you. It's got the blade shape is designed for efficient work. It is satin polished. made with an AUS 8 stainless steel blade, measuring 3.6 inches. This is a fixed blade, satin polished, with an RC of 56 to 58. The handle is glass reinforced nylon, and it goes from, you got the SOG logo, and you're going to have orange and black colors.
Now here's a classic, a fixed knife made by Schrade. This is part of their old-timer series. This model is called Sharpfinger, and a lot of you may be familiar with this because it has been around for a very long time. This knife was already popular in the 70s. I got this knife on Amazon.ca for $17.60 with free shipping included within Canada. HR Knives, an online store in the US, has it for $14.82. And they also have a Pakawood version for $23.57, which interestingly enough says that it has a USA Tang stamp, and it also says handles are attached in China. So seems like there are still versions available made in the US, but my guess is that those are earlier ones that they still have in stock, haven't sold. But from what I know, those knives are currently made in China. It doesn't say USA on the knife anymore, on the blade. The blade is made of 7CR17 stainless steel, which from what I understand is comparable to 440A. So not the most amazing edge retention, but definitely usable, pretty good. And especially at the price range, it's a good choice. So can't really complain about that. The handle scales are Delrin, which is a type of composite plastic, apparently also known as acetyl resin. And as you can see, it has a nice contrast going on here with slight color plus the black. Looks pretty neat. Already see it has quite a particular blade shape, which is also what made me want to get this. I just think it's a very beautiful, aesthetically pleasing blade shape. Very strongly upswept point. Tool design, EDC knife. Apparently it would also be useful as a skinning knife, based on what other people have said. It's not something that I've experienced with, but yeah, makes sense.
Hello everybody, this is Robert the Tool Junkie, and boy, I seem to say that a lot here in the shop, safety first. Well, today with this nice Klein retractable utility knife tool we have here, you can stay nice and safe. Everything here is nice and self-contained. The blade's not out, so you're not going to hurt yourself. When you open it up, blade's still out. Nobody's getting hurt here, not till you go over here to the thumb button and push it out, and you bring out just enough that you can need. There's 3 different positions, so that would be maximum cutting, but maybe you need to do a little bit less, or you want to protect what you're cutting on the inside or just score the surface, so you only have to bring a little bit out. And what's nice is when you're done with the blade, you push that button, lightly pull it out, and because there's already a blade in storage here on the back side, it auto loads, so you can keep yourself nice and safe.